Welcome to Best Top 10 Ever. Today we're diving into the top 10 craziest conspiracy theories that just might actually be true. Get ready for some mind-bending ideas that'll make you question everything. Let's get started. Conspiracy theories have fascinated and perplexed people for centuries. Some of them are absurd and laughable, while others carry enough weight to make us think twice. It's hard to dismiss them completely when there are suspicious facts or unanswered questions. Some of these theories might sound impossible, but the more you investigate, the more intriguing they become. Let's dive deeper into 10 conspiracy theories that might actually be true, considering their potential hidden truths. 10. The moon landing was fake. The Apollo 11 moon landing in 1969 remains one of humanity's greatest achievements, yet many people believe it was faked. Conspiracy theorists argue that the US government staged the moon landing in a Hollywood studio to win the space race against the Soviet Union. Their suspicions grow with every detail they scrutinize. The moon landing also occurred during the Cold War, a time of intense rivalry between the US and the USSR. If the landing was faked, it would have been a powerful propaganda tool to demonstrate superiority. Some also believe that the radiation from the Van Allen belts would have made it impossible for astronauts to travel through space to the moon. While NASA has provided explanations for these concerns, the lack of a perfect solution leaves some still skeptical. Given the stakes in the Cold War context, could it be possible the US government pulled off such a monumental deception? 9. The CIA created the crack epidemic. The 1980s saw a devastating crack cocaine epidemic hit American cities, particularly in poor neighborhoods. But there's a theory that suggests the CIA might have played a role in this public health crisis. Some argue that the CIA allowed crack cocaine to flood the streets as part of a covert operation to fund Nicaraguan rebels fighting against the Sandinista government. Webb's reporting sparked a nationwide debate, and while his claims were initially dismissed, later investigations by the US government hinted that drug trafficking did indeed occur, though without direct CIA involvement. But the large-scale distribution of crack in low-income communities and the government's failure to address the issue for so long raises questions. Was the crack epidemic allowed to spiral out of control to further geopolitical goals? Despite the denials, many believe this theory might hold some truth. 8. The Denver International Airport is a secret base. The Denver International Airport, DIA, has a reputation for being more than just an airport. Conspiracy theorists argue that the massive and unusual airport, with its sprawling underground tunnels and strange art, is actually a secret military base or headquarters for the Illuminati. DIA's design, which includes a rundown of what some believe are coded messages in its murals, has led many to question its true purpose. The artist behind the horse tragically died during its creation when it fell on him, further fueling the idea that something sinister is at play. Some believe that the extensive underground tunnels serve as a refuge for the elite in the event of a global catastrophe. While airport officials have denied any such conspiracy, the airport's oddities have made it a magnet for conspiracy theorists. 7. The government is hiding evidence of aliens. The idea that extraterrestrial life exists and that governments are hiding evidence of it has been a popular conspiracy theory for decades. The most famous event tied to this theory is the 1947 Roswell UFO incident, where a flying object crashed in New Mexico. The US military initially announced that it had recovered a flying disc, only to later change their story, claiming it was a weather balloon. The US government has long maintained that there is no proof of extraterrestrial life, but in recent years, the Pentagon has released declassified footage of unidentified aerial phenomena, UAPs, which defy conventional explanation. The videos show objects moving at incredible speeds and in ways that seem impossible according to known laws of physics. These revelations have reignited belief in the theory that the government is hiding knowledge of extraterrestrial life. Is it possible that the government is withholding crucial information from the public to avoid mass panic? 6. The Illuminati control the world. The Illuminati is believed to be a secret group of influential elites who control world events from behind the scenes. According to conspiracy theorists, the Illuminati is composed of powerful figures in politics, finance, entertainment, and their goal is to establish a new world order with a single global government. The theory is supported by the enormous wealth and influence of certain families and organizations. Some argue that major world events, from wars to economic crises, are orchestrated by these elites. The idea of the Illuminati controlling the world may sound extreme, but the power of these influential figures and their ability to shape global events raises unsettling questions. Could the world's richest and most powerful individuals really be orchestrating the future for their own benefit? 5. MKUltra mind control experiments. MKUltra was a top-secret CIA program designed to explore mind control techniques. The program ran from the 1950s to the 1970s and involved experimenting with drugs like LSD, hypnosis, and sensory deprivation on unwitting US citizens. Although the program was officially shut down in the 1970s, many believe that MKUltra style experiments continued secretly. There are accounts of modern-day mind control, from the manipulation of media to suggestive techniques in advertising and entertainment. The program's dark history, along with the ability of governments to conduct secret operations, raises the question, could mind control techniques be more widespread than we think? 4. The death of Princess Diana was an inside job. Princess Diana's tragic death in 1997 in a car crash in Paris has been the subject of many conspiracy theories. The official report states that her driver lost control of the car while trying to escape the paparazzi, but some people believe that her death was orchestrated. Diana was outspoken, and her divorce from Prince Charles created tension within the royal family. The circumstances surrounding the crash raised suspicions, such as the lack of CCTV footage from the tunnel and the unexplained behavior of certain officials. The idea that Diana's death was part of a cover-up to prevent her from exposing royal secrets still lingers. Could the power of the monarchy have played a role in this tragedy? 3. The TUA Flight 800 explosion was an inside job. TUA Flight 800 exploded midair off the coast of Long Island in 1996, killing all 230 people on board. The official explanation was that a spark in the plane's fuel tank caused the explosion, but many believe that the crash was the result of a missile strike, either intentional or accidental. The investigation into the crash was controversial, with some experts arguing that evidence was ignored or mishandled. Some speculate that the U.S. military was involved in a missile test gone wrong, or that it was a cover-up of a larger political scheme. The theory that the TUA Flight 800 crash was an inside job challenges the official narrative and leaves unanswered questions that still haunt many. 2. Big Pharma suppresses natural cures for profit. One of the most popular conspiracy theories involves Big Pharma, the powerful pharmaceutical industry, and its alleged role in suppressing natural cures to protect its profits. According to this theory, pharmaceutical companies intentionally keep natural remedies such as herbal medicine and cannabis out of the market because they cannot patent and profit from them. Instead, they push costly synthetic drugs. The high cost of medications and the growing wealth of pharmaceutical companies contribute to this theory. With the increasing interest in alternative medicine and healing practices, many question whether we are being kept in the dark about cheaper, more natural options. Are we really being denied access to cures that could save lives because they don't bring in enough profit for big corporations? 1. The 9/11 attacks were an inside job. The 9/11 attacks are perhaps the most well-known conspiracy theory, with many people believing that the U.S. government had prior knowledge of the attacks or may have even been involved. According to this theory, the attacks were used as a pretext to justify wars in the Middle East, increase surveillance on American citizens, and push for greater control over global affairs. Eyewitnesses reported hearing explosions before the towers fell, and many experts have raised doubts about the official account of how the buildings collapsed. The fact that the government did not conduct a fully transparent investigation has only added to suspicions. Could 9/11 have been a false flag operation designed to push an agenda? Thanks for watching Best Top 10 Ever. Those were 10 conspiracy theories that might just be true. Which one blew your mind the most? Hit subscribe for more jaw-dropping content, and I'll see you in the next video.